Hey friends, welcome to my channel. My name is Nikki and this is Nikki Carlton Music. If you like worship and music related content, then be sure to subscribe and click that notification bell so that you can keep up to date with all new content. This is going to be a series of piano chord tutorials for beginners. This particular lesson today is for super beginners who know almost absolutely nothing about piano. So if you've already got a rough idea of a little bit of music, the musical alphabet, then you can skip to the next lesson. But for now, let's get started. Today, I'm wanting to teach you how to play church piano. I am not a professional. I'm not going to teach you how to read notes on a stave. I'm going to teach you how to be able to form chords so that when you look at a sheet of music that's given to you, for example, at a Sunday service, you are able to put those chords together and play them in a way that makes sense and that is going to sound good to human ears, which is the goal. The first thing that you want to know about music is that there are only 7 musical letters, and that's A, B, C, D, E, F, and G. There's no H, there's no Z, it's only those 7. And then there are sharps and flats in between. With a piano is if you just drag your hands in and you get right to the middle, you will find these 2 notes. Now if you have a look at Snoopy, he's got his face and his 2 ears, and so this white note here you can remember is D for dog. And just next to it, on the left-hand side, is C. So once again, you bring your hands from either side into the middle, D for dog, that's your middle C. So if you want to start at A, that's what the A looks like. You see these 3 black ones? The A starts there, and you got A, B, C, D, E, F, G. And it repeats all the way along the keyboard. So if you look at your musical alphabet, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. On either side of the white notes, most of them anyway, you've got these black ones. If you go A and you go to the right, that's A sharp. If you go to the left, that's A flat. However, you would see here this is B, A, B. The A sharp is now called B flat. Don't get confused with the sharps and the flats. It's just something to remember as we go along. Please excuse my voice, by the way. I've got a bit of a squeaky hamster wheel going on. I was sick last week, which was why I couldn't record these guys. But yeah, we're going to plow on through. Now that we've got our musical alphabet down, we want to learn how to play a major scale. And it's not that complicated. What you want to remember, it's got to have the sound of
Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti.
And that is the sound of a major scale. So for example, if you're playing in C, which is the easiest scale to play in, because it's only white notes, you start on your C, and that's your do. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do.
Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti.
That's the audio pattern you want in a major scale. The visual pattern is tone, tone, semitone, tone, 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 semitone. Don't get confused, I'm going to show that to you now. A tone is any note where there's one in between. So C to D is a whole tone. B to C sharp is a whole tone. A semitone is where there's no note in between. So this here, C to C sharp, that is a semitone. And B to C is a semitone. Another example would be G to A is a whole tone, and G to G sharp is a semitone. So you want to number the notes of your scale starting on 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 8 are the same note, they're just an octave apart. You don't want to get confused by this pattern. So the tone is not the note. the tone is the gap in between. Okay, so you're starting on 1 and you're going tone, tone, semitone, tone, 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 semitone. So try and remember that when you're applying it right across the musical alphabet. So for example, you can now apply that to A. If you're listening for the pattern, your do, re, mi, how you can work out that pattern visibly is by the tone, tone, semitone, tone, 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 semitone pattern. So if you're starting on A, that's your 1, and you're going tone. Remember, this becomes a tone because that is the note in between. Tone, semitone, tone, 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 semitone. See if you can figure that out right across the musical alphabet. Example D, tone, tone, semitone, tone, 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 semitone. G, tone, tone, semitone, tone, 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 semitone. So some homework for you is to sit and work out all of your major scales using the do, re, mi audible pattern and the tone, tone, semitone, tone, 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 semitone visible pattern. If you apply those 2 patterns, you'll be able to figure out every major scale, and then we'll move on to the next lesson from there. So thanks for joining me today. I hope I haven't scrambled your brains too much. If you enjoyed this video, then be sure to give it a like, and don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell for future tutorials. I will see you next time. Finally, welcome to my channel, and so that when you read some music, especially in a setting like on a church do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do.